Welcome back. In the past few decades, the American Library Association notes more and more books are being challenged or banned from school libraries. They say many of those books are by or about Black and LGBTQ plus people. Our local congressional members are raising concerns about books they say are unfit for schools and are calling on Governor Tom Wolf and the acting education secretary to look into it. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp reports.
Genderqueer, a Memoir by Maya Kobabe is an example of a book congressional members including Fred Keller, Mike Kelly, and Glenn Thompson say are unfit for schools. The book got the top spot last year for being the most challenged graphic novel. According to the New York Times, the book has been under scrutiny for a few factors. It deals with puberty and sexual identity and includes a few drawings of nude characters and sexual scenarios. Keller says his office received calls from parents about the book, and they recently sent a letter to Governor Tom Wolf and the acting education secretary concerned books like this one are in school libraries.
I think we should be more focused on making sure our students are set up for success, and rather than this distraction, quite frankly, is what it is. And it's an agenda by somebody to impart, I don't know if it's some values or whatever, on students, and that's not the school district's responsibility.
In the letter, members want to know what processes are in place to review school library material, how school boards, librarians, and others determine age and academically appropriate content, and more.
I think we need to make sure that we get to the bottom of what's put out at our school libraries before it does become widespread across the entire Commonwealth.
PEN America, a nonprofit who says they stand at the intersection of literature and human rights to protect free expression, they say in part, this intervention by members of Congress and the decisions made by educational professionals in their own schools and communities represents an alarming escalation of the coordinated movement to banish certain books from school classrooms in Pennsylvania and across the country. They also add, a letter like this from congressional members could have a chilling effect and make teachers hesitant to keep books in their classrooms that could be deemed even remotely controversial and garner this type of attention. They add the best way to set all students up for success in the classroom and in life is to protect their access to a wide range of stories and perspectives and not threaten educators with investigations that could violate students' First Amendment rights. In Washington, D.C., Rachel Knapp reporting.
Now, that advocacy group, PEN America, says Genderqueer, a Memoir, is either banned or banned pending an investigation in 5 Pennsylvania school districts, all of them closer to the Philadelphia area. The letter from members asks the Wolf administration to investigate instances of explicit material being circulated and decide if further oversight is needed. We reached out to the Pennsylvania Department of Education about this topic. We haven't heard back. You can read the letter and PEN America's full statement on our website, erienewsnow.com.